Hey, and welcome back to Feel the Flow. And I'm Carlo Francesco, and I'm with Ethan. And
What's up,
today
guys?
we are going to discuss She-Hulk and episode 7.
hmm
So let's talk about it. All right, everyone, we are back.
Yeah,
Well,
guys. She-Hulk episode 7.
yes.
It was good. Just to do a quick rundown of this episode, we follow Jen, and we see her in the aftermath of the wedding from last episode, and she's with Josh, who she met there, and he seems like a super nice guy. You know, a little too good to be true, in my opinion. And he ghosts her. So now she's dealing with the aftermath of that, and her self issues and all that. And she goes to see Emil Blonsky, who possibly violated his parole, which he didn't. It was just he touched an electric fence, which I thought was hilarious. And she spends some time there on his little retreat area, and that was pretty much it for the episode, guys.
Yeah.
It was short, and then we get a little tease again of the overarching villain. But other than that, this episode was pretty quick. So
Yeah, it was very
without
quick.
further ado, we'll jump into these thoughts. So
Yeah,
what do you think of this week?
It was really fast, I got a couple chuckles in there, and
Yeah, it was pretty
some
funny.
of the comedy was, like I said, the comedy's well done.
hmm
You know, I like I said before, I took it for what it was,
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna watch it. And you know what? If this was just a regular old TV show,
hmm
I think I would like it.
Yeah.
I really would.
I would too. I think I would.
Yeah. So if it didn't mix it in with the MCU or anything like that, I think I would.
I think that's where
more-
it falters because I think there's so much riding on it being an MCU property. That's why it feels kind of flat.
Yeah,
But
it
I
just
totally
feels
agree
flat.
with you
Yeah, it feels flat
because
but it is. It is. I got away from just thinking it of that way. I just look at it for what it is, and I do enjoy watching it. You know,
Yeah.
so and the episode was quick, and
it was super quick.
super
Like
quick.
before you know it's over, and I think that's possibly my gripe with this episode is just how fast it went, and like it was another self-contained episode, and we just didn't go anywhere. We got some self-building with Jen and between her and She-Hulk, the personalities, but other than that, there wasn't too much that progressed the story forward, in my opinion.
no,
And I think that's just where I'm not liking it because now, as I said 2 episodes ago, that we have 4 episodes left. Now we're down to 2, and I say this every week, and we just haven't got any further progression to the overarching villain. Besides, at the very end, they keep teasing us. They'll give us this little tease of like the bigger story, and then they pull it right
Yeah, they
away, and
pull
then
it
they
right
don't
away.
explain.
Yeah.
And now we know Daredevil wasn't in this episode again, so we know he's coming either next week or maybe even the finale. And I think probably next week, but then that's going to be a whole episode to Jen and Daredevil.
yep,
So now it's like you're putting all the overarching villain, the big villain at the very end of the show, and again, it's going to, I feel, rush with this 30-minute time frame.
yeah.
So
You
that's where
said
I'm
that
just
good,
nervous.
man.
I'm just
I
nervous
couldn't
'cause,
say that
like-
any better. Oh my goodness, yeah.
because it's just like Marvel loves to wait till the very end, and that's what they're doing, and it's
Yep.
just I think that's where they suffer, and I think they just could have gotten a lot more. And another tiny nitpick was like just that she does no lawyering again. She had like nothing to do with the law this episode besides
Yeah.
checking on Emil Blonsky,
Yeah, and it
which
seems-
I wasn't a fan of Emil
Seems
either.
like her friend does more with the law.
Yeah, then actually Jen does,
Yeah,
It's
it's like, what is this?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to say what is this anymore. I'm
Yeah,
just going
no.
to watch it.
It was
like
good.
I said, if it was just a TV show, I'd be like, hey, this is
Yeah.
she's kind of cute,
yeah,
But
I'm still not.
well, it
a
is a
fan.
TV show, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, I know what you mean.
If it was on like NBC or something, and some.
Yeah, I'm still not a fan of Emil Blonsky. I'm not really loving his whole like hippie kind of deal.
No.
It's just I just miss, and a lot of people were speculating, even myself, that maybe he might turn bad. It was all an act just to get out of prison, and then
Yeah.
possibly go rogue after that after he gets out. But that's not the case. He's still Mr. Good Guy, which is okay. I hope they throw him in the Thunderbolts. I hope he has like an edgier side later on.
Yeah.
But so it's okay. It's whatever. I enjoyed it. I got a few chuckles out of this episode. We actually got a pretty cool Easter egg, which is on the retreat. He runs a therapy group for
Yep.
supervillains, pretty much.
Supervillains, yeah.
Yeah, and like a lot of these guys are in the comic books, but they're not a big presence, And this is a good spot to throw them in there because these characters will never get their own movie or big project. So
Yeah.
I like how they integrate the small Marvel characters or Marvel villains that you won't get to see on the big screen in their own movies.
Yeah.
So just to name a couple of them that we got, or all of them because we didn't get that many, we got what was his name? We got Sarkhan, the vampire guy. We got Manbull. We got Porcupine, and we got El Aguila. I butchered that.
El Aguila.
El Aguila, yeah. Who are all Marvel characters, and I actually put together some of their comic counterparts, what they look like in the comics versus the TV show, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoy that.
Yep.
But, this episode, I'm just taking it for what it is. I liked it better than last week. I'm going to say that. I think it was a good episode compared to last week.
Yeah.
I think maybe I laughed a little more last week. The comedy.
I think the comedy was a little better last week. Yeah,
but I enjoyed the overarching
kind of got dry, but
yeah, it did. It just got
this one kind of got dry. But some of the things they were saying, you know,
the plot of this one, like the self-contained story that they were telling in this episode, I enjoyed more than the wedding
with El guy, El
Aguila. Yeah,
and Manbo, they're two little.
So we can actually, we'll get into the funny parts of this. Because I feel like we've talked about so much negative on this show, but to the real comedy, is like you were saying earlier, is when they were all sitting in the group and Jen's talking about her, her love life and everything.
Yeah.
But then they all start putting in their commentary, all the supervillains, and Porcupine when he takes his mask off. Oh my, that was hilarious. And they're like, "Ooh, it stinks." He's like, "Yeah, maybe you should keep that on until we get it dry." What am I, ashy? Oh man, that was all the commentary.
I
and
actually
the
laughed when he did that. They were all smelling when he smelled like poop or whatever it was. I don't know. It was hilarious. That was funny.
That was good.
That was funny. Yeah.
And I just feel so bad for Jen still, really, because just no matter what she does, no one likes Jen. And I like the character building with herself. I just wish we got a little earlier on because it's been so thrown in your face that no one cares about Jen, through the whole series so far. But now that she's actually dealing with that and coming to terms that, she's great as Jen, and if other people don't see that, then that's okay.
Yeah.
And I like how she kind of is okay with that now,
Yeah.
But I still feel bad because, Josh seemed like such a nice guy. And he turned on her. I knew it. Yeah. I called it. Yep. So I was watching the episode earlier, and I called it. I could see where they were going with it. I knew he was kind of playing her. And honestly, I thought he was going to get the blood right away, in which he might have still got the blood. Because I don't know, because he got he sent the emoji with the vial, the green vial, the blood, and then the other emoji face.
Maybe, You know what? I didn't think about
because
that.
I think he did just because he ghosted her after. I think if he was still trying to get her blood, he would have still been texting her back and still getting close with her and everything. But that's our big tease, guys. We got Josh, who turned out to be bad, and he's working with the intelligentsia, the intelligentsia group, and he messaged the Hulk King. So that's our tease, which we don't know who the Hulk King is yet. Maybe the leader still that a lot of people are speculating, but. Other than that, we don't know what's going on.
We got 2 episodes to figure it out.
We got 2 episodes to figure out who it is. And one of them is going to be Daredevil centered. So we got 1 episode.
Man.
But I really wish Josh was a good guy. That was kind of heartbreaking to see for Jen. I'm glad she came to terms with it, though, that, she's going to meet guys like that. And I like that her character growth. But... yeah, that's pretty much it, guys.
Yeah, that was pretty much it because it was so dang short.
It was short. I was watching it, and then before I know, it was just done.
It was done. It was like, what the hell just happened? And I was just, and I always try to watch the end credits so you can catch those little Easter eggs there inside those
the drawings,
and stuff.
Which actually, since the first 3 episodes, we haven't had a post-credit scene.
That's true. Yeah. I didn't think about that.
But maybe something big will happen at the end. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
But overall, I like this episode more than last week, I think. I thought the comedy was pretty good.
Thought it was good.
Not as good as last week, but I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I'd give this episode, I think I gave last week a 6 or something, but I'll give this one a 7. Because to me, just personally, it was more enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
And I like seeing the smaller supervillains, that we won't get to see anywhere else. And I like seeing Emil again, even though I don't love what they're doing with his character. It's still good to see other returning characters.
Yeah.
But just I want to see more She-Hulk because we still barely got any She-Hulk. I want to see more courtroom stuff. Maybe next week with Daredevil. That's cool.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm taking it for what it is. I'll give it a 7 for this week. How about you?
I don't think I'll give it a 6.
6?
Yeah, I'm just not feeling it.
It's not. No, it's okay. That's
You know, not that much to give it something higher.
Yep.
You know, just can't do it.
I totally see where you're coming from though.
Yeah,
because it's just a common thing.
But
with
like
Marvel
I said,
lately.
if it was like just a regular like TV show on TV, like regular TV, I'd be like, it's pretty cute.
Yeah.
You know, watch it with the kids and stuff. You know, but you know, I you know, it is what it is. We do movie reviews, so.
Yep.
You know, and
we got Andor coming up soon.
We got Andor, yeah. We're still watching Andor.
Still watching Andor, and then we'll get the review on that. Probably episode 1 through 4 we'll do.
Yeah, I want to get a couple episodes in and really see where it's going to go with that, because right now it's Dynamite. So, but that's a whole different
We'll leave it here on She-Hulk. So
hopefully, probably Sunday we can probably drop something for you guys.
Yep, that sounds good. But other than that, just leave a like. You want to get a like in there?
Please,
and
please leave a like.
Black Adam's blowing up, guys. Thank you so much for that. But like, a subscribe, a notification bell, even comments, guys. We love your feedback. We love hearing your thoughts on the episode and, what else is to come. So anything, guys, is awesome. But on that note, we're going to end it here. Have a good one, guys.